Like Android 16 and Zamasu, Baby can hold forward during his light auto combo in order to change the behavior of the third hit to open up solo tick throws. Normally, the third throw is too fast and the opponent's in block stun, so it whiffs. If you hold forward, it gets delayed. It's 28 frame startup, so pretty reactable, but certainly going to be something that just adds to Baby's mental stack when he starts his offense. Baby's 2S, colloquially known as Acid Rain by the community, has reduced recovery in this version. In the old version, this is what it looked like. About 38 frames of recovery. This is the new recovery. It's 33 frames on whiff, so a 5 frame difference. Changes like this are monumental for Baby, as he does a lot of combo routes where he's able to spam multiple key blasts in a row, and giving him these extra frames to work with definitely opens up new potential links for him off of his key blast that mean he's going to be building even more bar than he was before. Like the rest of the cast, Baby can now cancel his jump special into jump heavy or jump 2H. I can see these being used at the start of some of Baby's combos before he uses smash launchers just to add on a little bit of extra key gauge as well as some damage. Etc, etc. Before, Baby's 6S reverse shot didn't really have any Gatling routes. So this meant that when you did this move, you were pretty committed into it, although it was a pretty powerful key blast overall, so Baby players didn't mind this. Now you can Gatling this into several options. You can go into both of his heavies. You can go into all of his other special attacks. And you can go into his machine gun rush. This feels like Pandora's box has been completely opened for Baby. Courtesy of Shiro Okami, this is some potential new stuff that you can do with Super Baby Vegeta because of these new Gatlings. From a 5H starter, the damage that we saw there wasn't too impressive. However, what is impressive is the fact that Baby was able to build 3 bars of meter within a single combo, thus guaranteeing that he had access to a level 3. I don't know how often we'll be seeing particular routing like that, but the fact that Baby even has that as an option has dramatic implications for the character, especially when we get into a very important buff that his level 3 did receive in this patch. Baby now has a new version of Interceptor Kick. Before, the input was strictly on down light. Now the down light version behaves like some other light versions of die kick specials that we see. So it doesn't actually cause a slight knockdown. The new medium version, however, does. I suppose this means that Baby can appreciate having another dive kick option to drag the opponent down to the ground that is a special move, but we'll see how this actually plays into his kit overall, as he had other ways of bringing down the enemy from the top of the screen before. Baby's level 1 full power energy wave now causes a ground bounce on hit. Before, it was just a sliding knockdown that gave a little bit of frame advantage. 23 frames to be exact. With the ground bounce, you now have additional advantage. 34 frames, so an increase of about 11 frames of advantage. I thought that this might have meant that Baby would now be able to combo into his Great Ape Assault Super when he's in Limb Break. However, that's not the case. So I'm not entirely sure why this particular change is here for Baby, unless there's some sort of extension that I'm missing. By holding down during the cinematic, you can now change the trajectory of Revenge Death Ball. That's the usual version. You can make it go straight down. The reason for this, actually, is to give Baby access to true left-right mix-up after his level 3. Quanger has a great breakdown of this level 3 mix-up on his YouTube channel. I'll be showing just a brief clip of it here and include a link to it in the description below. As you can see, it's pretty easy to go into for pretty much any of Baby's common enders, namely the throw. While Baby's changes are pretty few, I think the most substantial thing to note is that I think that he was one of the best characters in the game in the previous patch, and he received no nerfs in this patch itself. He has some new tools that he can play with reverse shot Gatlings that open up his combo routes and pressure sequences to even crazier extents than they were before. But I think the most important change to him here is the fact that he now has a consistent left-right mix-up on level 3. You could already do some things in the corner with it, where particular combo routing and subs, but now he simply gets access to a true left-right float mix-up that is a jump light starter. The fact that they gave this to Super Baby Vegeta 2, but not to Majin 21 or give it back to Bardock as well, is absolutely crazy to me. Bandai wants you to play this character. He's a strong character with standardized routes across the entire cast that does excellent meter build for his team with spectacular neutral and has tons of utility to offer his team. I think it's safe to say that Baby is arguably a top 5 character in this patch.